A little bit.
It's a little concerning. You mentioned it last year. They corrected it. The fact that it's a pattern happening every year, because we know it happened when he was younger before he arrived, and it's still happening, and it's happening again this year. And 3 games is a pretty significant sample size. It's not like this is just a fluke that happened once and it happens. Patrick Mahomes gets a little wild sometimes, and then they correct it. It's just that it's happening week after week after week. Let's just take a look at the numbers through the first 6 games compared to the last 3 games. 5-1 through the first 6, 1-2 through the last 3. 66 completion percentage drops down to 58. 330 yards per game, it's dropped down to 251. Passing touchdowns, obviously you can't compare the numbers, but he's had 3 passing touchdowns and 6 interceptions in the last 3 games, and his rating has dropped to 67 from 109. It's a significant drop off from the last 3 games to the first 6 games of the season. Now, again, I think they can correct this, but this isn't going to work against great teams, and it's not going to work in the playoffs if you don't. You know you can't turn the ball over. This year, I think the margin for error, the gap between good and great is so small. There's so much parity in the NFL right now that if you're giving away games, particularly because you're making bad decisions, good teams are going to make you pay for that. That's what we've seen over the past few weeks. So it's not that I think Josh is walking off a cliff or he's going to all of a sudden revert back to his rookie year. But you can't just ignore what Josh Allen is doing. We know what his ceilings are, right? We know how great he can be. Can you stay consistent and can you raise your floor?